I already saw what Nucoms can do, as you just said, and I haven't seen Tough Love. And now that you're telling me that these guys are SSL, ooh, I am in for. Looks like the teams just keep coming. You had two series that went all the way to game three, all the way to overtime, and then now this game again. Really good teams, two good teams. Tough Love, highest rated team versus NoCom that we have already seen what they could do. Uh, let's get right into the game as it has already started.
Well, now it's Folk trying to play Ryzen onto this attack here. So Ryzen definitely has time, gives it up for Folk. So Ryzen might get another shot on goal, but it does go right behind him. Now it's A with tons of space here. Decides to set one up for Furlash, and Furlash makes no mistakes heading into the top right. A beautiful team play coming between Ake and Furlash here. Really good positioning from Furlash in order to meet the ball and place it very well here. So a quick lead for Tough Love against No Coms, and it just seems like the story for No Coms. They've always seemed to be the team that goes 1-0 down. We saw the same against what team was it? We saw the same against
Uh,
Sticky
six
Situations.
sticky
So
situation. Yes.
definitely something No Coms needs to work on, but Tough Love still keeping the pressure on, and Folk coming in with a very bad whiff that ends up in an own goal. So not the gameplay that Ninja would have been hoping for to start off with, but definitely a good experience for him to know that things definitely
It
do not
happens,
go.
man. It happens. We're all humans. We all make mistakes. I don't just want them to come back strong, And looks like there's a strong kickoff for them to begin with. So it looks like they're not too worried about a couple of goals going in, and they put in one goal. So yeah, looks like no comms are just unfazed by whatever happened. Machi finds his teammate, and Folk just puts in on a very open net.
Well, definitely things do not go according to their plan, but NOCOM seem to be unfazed, just like Ninja said, and get one back in this matchup. So, still a one goal lead for Tough Love, and we know how good Tough Love can be since the starting of the game. So, Furlash with loads of time in the air, but a quick challenge puts it onto Sig's car, and Ake looking to press on here. Machi with a miss, but Folk just getting it back in time to save it for no comms here. So as of right now, Tough Love definitely seem to be dominating possession and the midfield in this game. So no comms will have their work cut out for them if they want to claw their way back into this game.
Looks like Tough Love is just the fast team out here. The last two series that we saw till now, I felt it was pretty even between the two teams. But here, I just feel like Tough Love is already up before a no-com player can even go to the ball, and that seems to be the difference. That has co- that is the reason why they're leading 2-1 right now. But looks like Nocoms has a little more in the chemistry department. They're able to find their teammates, and when they did, like the one goal that they did score, it was clean.
Yeah, definitely. Infield passes are a very crucial thing, and if you have chemistry and you know how each of your teammates think, so you definitely know how to place the ball where your teammates want them to be placed at. So that definitely going in favor of no comms here. But as of right now, even though team cohesion is not very evident in Tough Love's gameplay here, they have definitely been putting up a shift here, and nice shot by A, just going wide of the target here. Machi looking to set up Ryzen. A quick chance by Sick, completely missing those. So Ryzen still keeping the ball in the corner. Now it's Folk here, trying to set up Machi in the middle, but Furlash gets a touch, but still straight on to Machi, but Machi unable to find the back of the net here.
Whenever I see Tough Love, I see them free jumping. I see them jumping way earlier, and I wonder how are they even doing anything. But in this state of, looks like we're gonna get a quick goal first. let's talk about that first. Here, Ryzen was trying to get it to his corner, doesn't get the touch he wants. H with a quick pass to the center, and Furlash puts in an open net.
Yeah, Rising going for the pinch, trying to use the surprise element in his pinch, but Ake reading that really quickly and setting up Furlash. So it's good forms of chemistry signs been showing for Tough Love here. So this chemistry definitely increasing here, which is a worrying aspect for no comms. And in terms of speed, we definitely know that Tough Love's going to be the first contender there. So Tough Love once more on the back foot, and no com still unable to find the back of the net. Three attempts on goal, both going wide. So it's going to be very hard for no comms to keep their motivation up after that. Another shot on target, but somehow finds the back of the net. Ryzen gives them that breakthrough after four missed chances straight on the goal line here. But will no comms recover from this one goal to go back to 3-3 here? 25 seconds. Do you think they have it in them, Ninja?
Yeah, they definitely have it in them. I also, as someone who's watching, I wanted to go all the way to the very end. So I want this to go to overtime as well. So I want no comp to score a goal right here, and we might be able to see it right now. Folk puts it off onto the corner for Lash, trying to get a clear. Doesn't really get the power. Machi to Folk back to Ryzen. Ryzen just keeps it up. Looks like it's not gonna happen. First game goes to tough love.
Well, definitely looked pretty scary when Ryzen put the ball up in no man's land, but still somehow gets a 50 to drop the ball down. But like Ninja said, one game going to tough love here. The no comms have their work cut out. We saw this in the previous game, also sticky situation taking game one in that series. So we know no comms are not afraid from coming from behind. So we shall be intrigued to see how no comms perform in game two. But like Ninja said, a lot to look forward to. Both teams doing very well in this matchup. So we'll be heading into game two soon. But what are your score predictions for next game? Because I feel like next game no comms are
Hmm.
going to come all guns blazing, firing on all cylinders. So I definitely see a good showing from no comms, even though
Hmm.
they're up against tough love.
2-1 in favor of no comms. Yeah, 2-1
So
seems a bit. Maybe even 3-1. Yeah.
so you
What about
don't
you?
think so you don't think tough love are going to close out this series?
I'm spectating the game. I'm not playing the game. I want this to go to game three. I had two series go to game three. I want the third series to go to game three. It's as simple as that. And I don't mind my prediction being wrong, you know? So I just want an entertaining series. That's all I care about.
Well, Vishal, the name of my co-caster is Ninja, and Pizza coming in with a really good joke saying it's Ninja Hattori. But for last year, starting off game two in a beautiful fashion, passing into himself off the side wall, then once again off the back wall, and puts it in the back of the net. So a beautiful start for Tough Love here. Definitely a huge confidence booster for Furlash there with a beautiful setup and the goal to show for it. But the other thing which I was talking about is Tough Love definitely seem to be a very good team. So the chances of them closing out this series is pretty high. But we've seen two game three overtimes in both the series. But Tough Love thinking they will not go to game three, and Ake making it two for them within the span of 20 seconds of the game two starting.
These guys just need to get it out of their head and just go back in. They could do it in the last game. All the only thing missing was the finishing. They had five great chances on net, and they can do it in this game as well. They have plenty of time to work with. Uh, so
That might be
all
an
that
own
matters
goal.
is, yeah, that is an own goal. Uh, a bit of miscommunication or uh, onto yeah a little bit of miscommunication and Sims or Sig
Sig, Sig. We
Sigs.
call him
Okay.
Sig.
unfortunate that, but Tough Love won't be too bothered by it. No comms, just got that little bit of morale booster goal, you know. So and so it should have helped them a little bit on the mental side as well, getting a goal like that. Uh, when you think about, I just need one more goal now.
Well, going 2 goals down, no comms were in an awful state, but luck being on their side after Sig own calling for no comms here. So that just might be the confidence or the motivation that no comms will be looking for, even though they were completely shut out in the first 30 seconds of this game. But you just need something to boost your morale, and that own goal just might have done it. And this is why kids, because of that own goal, everyone says rotate on the other side of the field of where the ball is. So always rotate back post, kids. Always.
Uh, yeah, but I have a little bit of, ooh, I gotta hold that train of thought. Each just goes in Sims with the pass off the really, a little bit unfortunate there by Folk, as the ball was actually going out. But either way, a lot of pressure being put on. A really awkward spot to be in, and looks like no comms are a little bit on the hesitant side, a little bit too slow, a little bit. Let's see, though, can they come back just like how they could in game one?
Yeah, Sig with a beautiful pass onto the crossbar, and one of them Ake finishing it in the back of the net, and like you said, Folk being caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. But no comms have a lot of work to do in order to get 2 goals in this 2.5 minutes that's remaining here. And against a team like Tough Love, that's going to be really hard here. Now Folk on the back foot again, and a whiff coming in, and that just might have done it. Sig putting it in the back of the net to make it 4, and a 3 goal lead. Is it surmountable? Well, we have to wait and see. But no comms coming in with a lot of waves. It just looks like the pressure and the high line that Tough Love have been maintaining in this matchup has been a problem for them. But Machi is saying it's fine. We'll just score right off kickoff. And this kickoff being wonderful for no comms, and Machi just putting the ball in the back of the net on a completely wide open net. So still 2 goals with 2 minutes and 23 seconds to go. A very achievable task. So will they manage to do it? Furlas trying to make it a 3 goal lead yet again, but denied by Ryzen.
So back to the thing that we were talking about before, uh, rotating back post. I really think that at a higher level, you can actually not rotate back post if you are in comms with a teammate. But here, so I would have liked them to communicate it out whether they were going for a 50 or were they not, or was it a clean beat. And depending on that, uh, rotating on the other side of the net or not rotating on the side of the net. Do you what are your opinions about this? I feel the back post thing is kind of old.
Well, there are a few traditions that being old are definitely very acceptable, and I definitely like the back post rule. Just results in no confusion for your teammates. You always know where your teammates are going to be, so it definitely helps out in the defensive aspect. And like you said, on ball rotation is okay, but it definitely leads to some errors that you just might not be able to correct, like the one between Sig there. So 2 minutes, 1 minute remaining, 2 goals to go. Will no comms be able to get the 2 goals back as of right now? Game being very end to end, both sides just putting shots on net. Will any of these pot shots end up in the back of the net? Well, we will have to just wait and see. Now, no comms pushing on the attack here, quickly denied by Furlash. Ryzen pushing the pressure, trying to pick apart the pieces of tough love, of no comms here, and join them together, give them that one promise or hope that they will manage to win this game here. But a looking to destroy all of that. But what a great save by Machi.
Yep, but same won't be enough. They need a goal. They need a goal now. They are still trailing by two with 10 seconds remaining. Looks like this is going to be a last chance. But it's on the other side of the field, and it's 5-2, and looks like this is game and series. Too tough love. Tough
Well,
love. Also, I guess you expected them as favorites, and you can clearly see why. I can see that why.
well, they have definitely been a very tough team to beat here, and for last part of the game to bed and a getting one more just for safety purposes, ending this.
Padding up his stats. Nah, he's just padding up his stats.
It just stat padding against a team like no cause, making it 6-2. And at the end of this series, Tough Love does manage to beat out no comms, and they will be facing Paradise